Hello, good morning. It's gonna be a good one. I am very excited. There is some amazing new pieces here. I've got new Chanel, I've got new Hermes, I've got new. Hello everyone. Hello Jasper. Thank you for being here and helping me. Hope everyone's good. Good morning. It's good morning my time in Japan. It is 10 a.m. my time. Hope everyone is great. I'm going to have a really exciting show today. I am auctioning the bag that is pretty much the bag of the moment, which is Kelly 28 in green in gold hardware, Cocheval. It doesn't have its key or clochette, but it does have its strap. There will be a reserve on it, and I will be doing that shortly, sort of maybe half an hour, 40 minutes in. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I have got so much newness today. Predominantly, you can see in the back, I have new everything. I've got new Chanel, I've got new Hermes, I've got, it's gonna be a good one. You don't want to miss it. We are, again, my name is Lisa. You just ask me any questions. I'm here. And all you do is scroll on the items, the description will be there. You can put it straight to your cart. If there is any more information that you need, please feel free to ask me. We use Apple Pay, we use Split It, which is a great service that you can split between 6 months. We take the fees of the interest, so there's no extra horrible charges for you. Same with customs and duties. So we've got some new Chanel, and it's a really fun piece. So I'm gonna start on the new Chanel and get going, and then I will do a mix of new Chanel and new Hermes. So, hi Lena, you're up late. I hope you're okay. Hope you're good. Lena, stay tuned for the auction. I think you might be quite happy with that. Hi Niku, hope you're good. How are you doing? So I know there were some of you were asking me for for Chanel Sport bag. I sold out on one at the last show, but I do have a new one in impeccable condition. Super cool. Doesn't look like it's even been worn. You got this navy sports with the Chanel. And then you've got the back pocket as well. This doesn't even look like it generally does not look like it's been worn. You've got the back pocket. And then you can wear it like so, over the shoulder. And then you also can make it longer if you wish. See, it's a bit stiff, bear with me. But this one actually, it makes it shorter. You can't go longer. That's the longest that you can go on that. So you can't wear it crossbody. I don't think. No, it is a shoulder bag. And then you open the toggle. Look, it honestly is, there's nothing in terms of condition. It is in impeccable condition. It has got its card as well. Oh, this one is 90272820. Jasper, the collection is called All New Japan 1103. All New Japan 1103. Does have its card. It is a 9 series, which would be sort of mid 2000s, so around 2004, 2005. It is a kind of navy colour. Can you wear it crossbody? No, it's too. It is definitely too short to do crossbody, but if you are wanting sort of an everyday bag to fit all your pieces, I have tried to sort of price it really well as well. I really think it's just not been worn at all. Got the underside, we've got the Chanel on the sides as well. Excellent condition. Hi MJ, hope you're well, hope you're good. It's just such a subtle but cool bag, very much for that lady who loves, or person that just loves the kind of sports look. But it's in impeccable condition, not been worn. Ooh, let's carry on with some amazing new in bits that I have. I have this Chanel Half Moon. This just came in yesterday. This Half Moon in the bigger size, and it's in the beige colour in very, very good condition. Look at that condition. And we've got the sort of linear stitching on the underside. Again, look at the condition. It's lovely. We've got that lovely sheen. It's nice and puffy. There is just on the back maybe just a couple of places that just has some very, very, very slight wear, but obviously nothing on the corners because of the curvature. The contrast of that CC is just beautiful. Very little, some scratching on the hardware, but not too much. It's a full set, so comes with its card. It is, let me double check. Let me get, is a 1 series, which is 1989 to 1991. This one would work really nicely as an everyday bag as well as an evening bag. Just look how cool that is, especially in the beige. We don't get loads of them in the beige. I have seen more in black, but also the beige I've not seen in such great condition. It's really nice and puffy, great price point. This is 2,250 or 2,914 US dollars. I can't get enough of this. What a condition. How amazing. Again, slight on the top, and then the front is really good. There is minimal markings on it, and it's still lovely and puffy. And it rests really nicely as a crossbody and the big Coco. Even look nice even as a clutch. Oh, very happy with that one. What other newness? Let's carry on with this Chanel, because this is a very, very exciting piece. I personally haven't seen one like this on my travels before, but you guys may have, because I know you all avid watchers of the shows. But look at this, a new piece in Chanel. It's a hexagon shape, double strap, in this incredibly interesting shape. You've got the gold hardware, 24 karat gold gilding. And look, this doesn't have its card, and it is one series. So again, 1980. It's 1989 to 1991. You can, I did double check, you can put a phone in it. It is such an eye-catching, incredibly eye-catching piece. And again, it's 3,315 or 4,293 US dollars. I think this would just add any kind of dimension to sort of an evening look, or going out for the evening, or even if you've got an event where you're having to wear a gown. This would just really add to it. It's just so exciting when we get these really new, unusual pieces. Well, not new, they're vintage, but new to us, new to LP. I think this is just for any kind of Chanel collector, anyone who just absolutely adores vintage Chanel. You can fit your phone in it, and then you could fit your makeup and any bits that you'd need for an evening. Condition is great. The shape on it is still great. We'll cover your customs and duties on this one too. Exactly, Vicky, that's what I was thinking, to a gala, or even just, but you could also use it out for dinner, going out for the evening. But also, it's just so beautiful just to have. Look, just popped on your wardrobe next to your other Chanels and Hermes maybe. Even though it's vintage, it's just got that real sort of, because of the shape and the structure, it's really hard. It's not malleable at all, so you know it's going to keep its shape. It's not ever going to lose the beauty of it, which is its unique shape. And again, there's minimal scratching to it. Very little. I mean, I really should have put a gown really should have bought myself a gown and worn it and put it on today so you can all see. Let's do some new Chanel and some new Hermes. Anyone spot that blue here? You're gonna like this one. It's Kelly 28 in Blue France in Courchevel at such a great price. Look at this colour. Condition's really good. Honestly, ladies, you know I don't like to pressure. I'm not that kind of person. But you need to dust out your credit cards today and cards, because I've got some good ones, some really good ones. Dust off the credit cards, get your purse ready, get your Apple Pay ready to click. So I have this absolutely stunning Kelly 28 in Blue France in Courchevel. You know, with the Kelly 28s and the Kellys in general, I do get requests and people asking me for more colours. It is harder to get these colours in the Kelly 28, but more so in the Cellier shape. Also, the condition of this is really amazing, really fantastic, and I've priced it very well. This is $9,500 or $12,303 US. I've priced this similar to, but even less than what a black vintage box one would cost you. I'm gonna go over the condition now. But first of all, I'm just gonna try it on. Look how beautiful and stand out that is. And you know, I've been saying it in my shows, the requests I'm getting for blues and Hermes at the moment, it's madness. That sort of getting blue nuit, blues, indigos, they're really, I'm not sure what has happened, but it's definitely been a crazy time. Greens and blues is the biggest request I'm getting from at the moment. It has its key clochette, it's got its dust bag as well. Let me try it on the strap, because you just got to see this beauty, and I will go through the condition, but this condition, again, I'm super happy with. I like the Kelly 28, again, daytime, definitely one that you could use for evening as well, but just check that out. Is that not divine? Easy to wear, again, like I'm wearing denim, I'm wearing black, it will go with anything. Okay, condition. We have, obviously, we've got some hairline scratches because it is a circle and an X, which is, that one, it is late 90s. If you can see, there's very little, there is wear, but not huge amounts. So this would be 1994. Usually on the Courchevel, on the top with the colours, you get some kind of markings. There's none. Straps are all good, no tarnishing. There's no tarnishing to the hardware either. The corners, the sides, the corners are great. There's maybe just 1 or 2 marks at the front, but very, very, very minimal. And the back, the corners are all good. If I had to be very, very fussy, a tiny, tiny, minute bit there, but I'm just being fussy there. Again, the Courchevel, because it's vintage, it has gone slightly a bit more softer, so still really nice to open and use. And this one is $9,500 or $12,303 US. It is harder to get these beautiful colours in Cellier in the vintage pieces. But also the contrast of the Blue France and the gold hardware, it really is. It is beautiful. Really beautiful colour. I do. Beautiful contrast. Maybe one you'd use in the day and in the evening. It's got that definite little pop of colour, but not too much if you're a bit more of a neutral person. There's so much to do today. So much to do, so little time. Let's go. Oh my God. Let's do a Birkin. Let's do some big Birkins. Who is in need of a Birkin 35 in palladium hardware in the colour raisin, in Togo, in exquisite condition? Again, what a piece to add to your collection. I'm really showing some amazing, amazing bits today. This is the colour raisin. I will take, I'll take the spotlight off and you'll be able to see, but it's a really beautiful dark purple in palladium hardware in Togo. Again, condition, it is chef's kiss. Let's go over. And it's part of the turret has its seal on. It's open. Oh. The sound. Love the sound. Love the sound of a Birkin opening or a Kelly. Almost as good as a pop of a champagne bottle. Buy this and then celebrate with a bottle of champagne. Again, look at the corners. There is nothing to say. I know some of you just are not a fan of sort of black bags or bigger bags, but still want to be on the neutral side. Something like this would be perfect for you. It's a dark purple. You could still really wear it with everything. You could still consider it a neutral, and it is $11,180 US. It has got its key and its clochette and dust bag. Again, what I've been saying, which has been so great about showcasing the pieces recently, is we're seeing a lot more newer looking pieces. That because of this being Togo, you wouldn't know that it's more of a vintage piece and that it's from sort of early 2000s. This is P in a square, so it's 2000. Let me just double check the year. That would be 2012. But I guarantee to you this bag does not look 13 years old. And the contrast of the palladium hardware, the raisin colour, and for a newer bag, I've priced this so well. You know, you're looking at these kind of prices for vintage Ardens bags from the 90s. And look, even though it is a colour, do you see what I mean? It's still one you could use with anything. So if you're wanting to use it as an everyday or your travel bag, you wouldn't have to think twice about what you're going to wear it with. Again, very, very minimal wear, but look at that. Look how modern this looks. And the contrast of the raisin in the silver hardware. Let me take you off the screen so you can see. There we go. Sort of in the darker colours here, you can see. Look at the hardware. There's minimal wear on this. If you came up to me wearing this, I would be like, oh, she's just been in Hermes. She just got an appointment, landed on her feet, And look at the contrast of the stitching as well. It's a bag that talks a lot. Also, the raisins that I have seen have not been in the best condition. This is the best condition one I've ever seen. Actually. So many choices. What is a girl to do? What is a girl to do? I don't know what to do. So much. A bit overwhelmed today. There's so much nice newness. Let's do some Chanel, because I've got some beautiful Chanel pieces in really stunning condition. Sort of anyone's kind of wanting a Chanel bag that you can wear crossbody, that's maybe slightly bigger, so you can use it sort of multifunctionally. This one's for you. I've got this beautiful Chanel crossbody bag, and this is, again, it is one series, so 1989 to 1991. We've got the 24 karat gold gilding and the beautiful juiciness and puffiness. I mean, doesn't that look to you like a new Chanel bag that you would see? The puffiness, the shine. You've got the 24 karat gold gilding. I'll go over condition. We've got its card. Let's try it on. I'll go over corners with you shortly. I'm 5'6", 5'7". You could wear this very comfortably crossbody, or you could wear it as a shoulder bag, like so. And you could just get those little tags from Amazon if you wanted to, and use it as a shorter bag if you wanted to wear it multifunctionally. Again, there's no indentations from on the back, so this has been stored beautifully. We've got sort of the linear stitching on the sides, just giving it that little extra sort of Chanel twist. I've got minimal scratching on them, maybe just one small bit on the front, and then I've got this on the underside, just a little bit. You know, it's always, the flap will always have that little bit of damage on the underside just from when it's been lifted. But other than that, it is great. It's 3,315 or 4,293 US dollars. Again, it's the half moon, so it's just got that lovely different kind of look than the sort of straight classic flap. I mean, let's do a comparison of the look of it. This is, see what I mean? Just a slightly different look. Lovely and clean, and this is in such good condition. MJ, you've got Hawkeye. Do you want me to do that next? I will. Not only is it a mini garden party MJ, it's in sort of the colour of Hermes from this year, which is in Havana. And not only have we got mini bags, we've got them in the absolute trend and 25 colours of Hermes. We're living a good life today. A good life. Exquisite condition. So happy with this. Here she is. Just ready for her close-up. You just can't go wrong with that, can you? This is a really nice price as well. So we have Mini Garden Party in Havana. It comes in this also yes. Oh, cute. Next show. Thank you. This one, it doesn't have the Hermes. This one is vintage. And look, you've got so you've got the leather on the inside, but then on sort of the inside as well, it looks and almost feels like a twilly. Can you see the orange? It's like a twilly put in the inside of the bag. And it's wrapped up like a ribbon, like how the boxes are. It's such an eye-catching piece. Let's go over some of the condition. It is so cute. Really different, even like sort of evening or even during the day look. You could use this for. How do we like it? I like it when it's nice and neat like that with the buttons. It is so cute. So let's go over condition. Very minimal markings. There's no corner wear whatsoever. It's still lovely and juicy. Got some lovely bits on the side. Handle is all good. And then look, you just get that wow factor when you open it up. So we've got the colour of the season, we've got Havana, but then we've also got the house orange twilly on the inside. And that is $2,280 or 2,958 US dollars. I think, and you know, brown is definitely here to stay in terms of a trend. And this is in very good condition. There is again minimal markings that I have to sort of point out. Just slight one there, but she is good. She doesn't have a dust bag, but I would 100% provide you with one. Should we pop her back? Let's pop her back. What's your thoughts on that one? Oh. We recently, a 12 mini garden party. We sourced it. It was about £4,500. So, not only is this a great price, great trend colour, even just a classic brown, you can never go wrong anyway, irrespective of trends. Have you got anyone looking for a Birkin 35? Kelly 35. So not only have I got a Kelly 35, I've got it Palladium Hardware in Rose Tyrian, from the Candy collection, in exquisite condition at an amazing price point, in Epsom. Almost reminds me a little bit of Rose Cupra, but it's sort of a darker. Abby, what do you mean? The mini TPM? Oh, it's 100% brown. There's no purple on this at all. It is brown. Look how I priced this as well. So this is from the Candy collection, which you know is which is a limited edition piece. Look at that pop of colour. We've got, oh. It's got a key, it's clochette, it's got its strap, is in Riton as well, and look at that pop of colour on the inside. It has been, so it's, even though it's Epsom, again, it has been used, so you can get in and out of it really nice and easily. It's got its key, its clochette. I'm going to put the strap on it. We're getting lots of hearts for this one, because I think you all know how special a piece this is. The key and clochette. Just pick that up. I'll go over condition. I know, Joe, isn't it amazing? Let me just double check the price of it actually. Oops. Oh no, we're good. Oops. So there we've got Birkin 35, Riton, in excellent condition, Palladium Hardware from the Candy collection. So it's limited edition, great to add. To add into your collection, even if you are a collector, or even just to have as a great sort of everyday bag or travel bag. It's beautiful and light. It's so easy to wear. This color is Tosca, and then on the inside it's Rose Tyrian. So you've got a lot going on. But not only this, but not only are you buying a bag, you're buying into history, you're buying into sort of a limited edition pieces. So not only are you got a great bag that's got functionality, you're also buying a bit of history into Hermes. It is Riton, and it is in Epsom, so it's kept its structure, and it will keep its structure even if you fill it. Again, I can't say anything in terms of condition. Yes, Joe, it is a wow factor. I mean, the pieces today, guys, come on. You've got to say they're good. You've got to say they're good. It's a good collection today. Jen, it's so beautiful. And even though it's a limited edition, I have priced it really nicely. For a limited edition collector piece, it's still slightly less than, or at the same as sort of a box Kelly. corners are great. No markings. It is Hermes heaven today. On the hardware, the only thing I would say there is, hardware is good. Just a tiny bit of tarnishing, but nothing, not anything really dark. I think if you just wiped that with a cloth, it would be great. If anyone did decide to go ahead with this today, I would send you a Birkin 35, Kelly 35 organizer. But it's just, don't you just love when they do that design and you open it and it just has a whole new dimension? It's like taking off its coat and then it's wearing a fabulous dress on the underside. It's talking on every level, and the Toscas are really great. Even though it's a colour, it's still nice toned down kind of purple. It's got that lovely contrast as well with the stitching. Oh, Rose, it's not too big. Because it's Risborne. The 35. It doesn't feel that much bigger than a 32. Or maybe it's too big for you. It's not your style. But add this baby to your collection. So it's so much lighter as well. It really doesn't feel like heavy, considering it's a big bag. I think this would be a great work bag, a great travel bag. It would be a great sort of weekend bag as well. Be good for someone who travels a lot. And it's even though it's colour, it's like, look, it's great with navy. It goes with black. It's not a crazy colour that would be hard to wear or hard to style. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know what to do next. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Rose, it is a lovely colour. Thank you for appreciating it. Amy, have we done the auction piece? Amy, not yet. I'll be doing it in a bit. Yeah. Tosca, it is a gorgeous colour. I have a Birkin 30 in black with gold hardware, Rose. I can go and grab that for you. Or I have a black. Was there any particular colour you had in mind? Let me know. Are you a neutral lady, a neutral person? Or do you like colour? Because I have loads of colour in gold hardware and Birkin 30s at really nice prices. Jen, am I late to the party? Jen, you are never late to the party when you come to my show. Ever. We like fashionably late people. Any 28? You want a Kelly 28? I'm still going over some bits. I don't have any vintage Chanel squares today, Teresa, unfortunately. Okay, let me just go and get the black 30 gold hardware. Hold the phone for Rose. So this one's not going to be in the collection. So the SKU on this is 90260492. 90260492. It's Birkin 30 in Togo in gold hardware. Abby, condition A would mean good vintage condition. Teresa, I'm sorry, I don't have any vintage squares right now, but I have got some new ones coming. So this is excellent condition. Again, this is a bag that has everything you need on a checklist. It's black, part of the sort of classic collection from Hermes. Gold hardware. This one's Togo. I thought that it was Clemence as well, but I gave it to the Hermes team here to double check for me, and no, it is Togo. It's Gina Square, gold hardware, really good condition. There is some slight markings on the hardware, but other than that, it is great. Let's just go over. The corners are all good. And it comes with its key and pochette. And even though it's Togo, it's kept its shape. See, how you know it's the Togo is it's got the grain, the lines. Can you see that? That linear, the sort of linear lines. It's in exquisite condition, and it's 15,500 or 20,073 US dollars. And it has its original dust bag. This is a great find. You've got perfect size, great wear, practically like just some slight press marks on the inside, but it is a good one. So I had that on our system, so I was able to show that. Teresa, I'm sorry, I haven't got Birkin squares. Or maybe I could find some Chanel squares. Teresa, I need to double check. Yes, the veining. I love, love, love the veining on the bags. I just think it's such a unique sort of added texture or look to the bag, and it just makes it different. It makes each bag different, and I know you probably think I'm mad for saying that. It's like, Lisa, it's the same bag, but with the veining, I just think it. I think it's, yeah, MJ, I'm totally with you. I see it as a huge plus, completely unique to you. When there's lots of veining, I'm like, mwah, beautiful. Jen, any Kelly 28s? I have some Kelly 28s. You missed this. Blue France, Courchevel, Cellier. She is a beauty. And I'm going to show this one actually, so thank you for preempting me. I've got this Celia. This is the only Kelly 28 I have for the moment. What colour were you thinking, Jen? Kelly 28 Epsom. Kelly 28s in Epsom, they're still relatively new bags, so we wouldn't have them necessarily here in Japan. It would be mainly Courchevel. And you know, the newer bags in Epsom as well in Japan, they are still relatively high. They're still premium. Not picky at all. SS, no blue jean. My blue jeans all sold out. Damn. But I am going to show this Kelly 28 in Vertigo with gold hardware in Clemence leather. This is a fabulous, again, greens are huge. I have people messaging me going, do you have green Kelly's box vintage? I'm like, no. You're asking me for something I cannot provide, which then sends me into a spiral. So when you can't get something or sort something for someone, it eats and eats and eats at me. Then I have to go on a mission to try and find it. Niku, it is stunning. Personally love Vertigo as well. It's in great condition, the gold hardware in the Clemence. So you know the Clemence will keep its structure a little bit more than Togo. And it's lovely hard wearing. This is a newer bag as well. Let me just check on the description. It's not Vertigo. Sorry guys, it's Malachite. Apologies. Got the Vertigo is in the Birkin 25 I have. Sorry. My head's not with it. This is Malachite. And it still has its seals on. The main body of the hardware, and on the Sangor, on the hardware, it's minimal. No corner wear. It is a Birkin that's been pinned. That's the wrong SKU. It's 819. Jasper. 819. So it is Vertigo. Oh, I have a malachite in the darker colour. Oh gosh, clearly not having a good morning. So if you can delete that. I was thinking it was on the slightly cheaper side for a Kelly 28 that's relatively new. There we go. It is C stamp, so this is a relatively new bag. T stamp, which is 2020, which is 2015. C stamp, which is 2018. In Vertigo, in Clemence, in exquisite condition. I can't say anything in terms of wear of the corners, which is so great when it's a colour. inside good, has its key clochette. Hardware's got some of its seals on. And it's got the key and clochette. What are we thinking of this malachite, Kelly? Vertigo, Kelly. Okay, we're kind of halfway in, so I'm thinking maybe should we do a little auction? Any box 32s? I have got a box 32. Let me show you this box 32 in great condition. Jen, it is fabulous. And I mean, I'm thinking price point. Excuse me, sorry. For newer Kelly 28 as well, it's a really good price. Even some of the vintage ones that I've been pricing are still really, really high. The Kelly 28s vintage are still, like, they're going up in price. Let me just check the skew on this one. Okay, the skew on this is 90262 90262 I have this fabulous condition Kelly 32 in box in black. The corners are fabulous on this one. I'm going to use Jen's word. Fabulous is just a great word to describe an Hermes item or Kelly item. Cornerware is fab. There is some slight marking on the back, but all has been priced correctly. You've got the beautiful sheen. There are, obviously, because it's box, there are a couple of markings on it, but other than that, it is a great piece. It's got its key clochette and it has got its strap and original dust bag. So SS, there is your Kelly 32 box. That's pinned for you. SS Palladium hardware in vintage in box. It's rare. It really is. There was very minimal that came out in the 90s and the 2000s in the Palladium hardware. I have a navy Kelly 32 with silver hardware, Palladium hardware in Guilloche. Guilloche is just a really again a rare collector's piece, but it is around the 18,000 17,000 pound mark. It's about 14 15 16,000. Palladium hardware as well will be a lot more expensive because of its rarity. So I had anyone who liked the Tosca colour. How do you feel about it in this style? I know Sabrina's been showing these on her shows and they've been super popular. Palladium Hardware, Tosca. Kelly shoulder bag. In great condition. Yeah, we're talking about travel bags and Birkins and the Kellys. What an amazing everyday and travel bag these are. The thicker strap make them really nice and comfortable. It's in excellent condition. We have got dust bag. I even just like it open. Similar to the Kellys and the Birkins, just having it open as well. This is it's in excellent condition, and it is in Togo in Palladium Hardware. It really is. It's so comfortable to wear, and you could absolutely fill this up. If you're someone similar to me and always wants everything you could possibly imagine, in the office everyone always comes to me because I always have everything. I'll have makeup, I'll have every makeup, I'll have every hairbrushes, hair tools, plasters, meds, everything. So you never know when you might need it. So I'm terrible. I overpack all my bags. If you're one like me. And again, what I was saying with the Tosca, because it's a sort of darker colour, it is one that you could just wear and style really easily. It's so comfortable, the thicker strap. And again, it's in exquisite condition. There's no markings, minimal on the, I just like it as a shoulder bag. I mean, look at that in terms of condition. No scratchings. It's kept its shape. Let's take out some more of the stuffing so you can see more of how it's looking. And if you're wanting a travel bag and you're thinking about Hermes or an everyday bag, but the price points of a Birkin or Kelly are just that little bit too high, something like this would be absolutely perfect. Yeah, you can't beat Palladium Hardware with colours. It just gives it that sort of more cool toned edge. Did someone say Gris Tourterelle? How much is the hack at the top, please? I need to double check that. I think that's around the £9,000, £10,000 mark, Lena. Momo, is the strap adjustable? Yes, the strap is adjustable. You can't wear it crossbody, but you can make it longer. Who is looking for Birkin 35, Palladium Hardware, Togo in Gris Tourterelle? It's like you're all reading my mind today, because you're saying words and then it's like you all know what's coming. You're saying words and names and then I'm like, oh, I have that. I'm going to show that next. We're reading each other's minds. What I'm so excited to introduce this piece for is the Gris Tourterelle, usually that we see in Birkin 35 pre-loved, usually has had a bit of a day. It's had a bit of a time. And it's not usually in the best of the condition, but this is fantastic condition. It's barely been used. It's kept its structure. It's got some beautiful veining on this. Beautiful veining. The Palladium Hardware as well. It just makes it even equally as exquisite. It is stunning, and you know, and you can agree with me. I know you, with watching the shows, usually the Gris Tourterelle in the bigger bags or the lighter colour sort of greys, they're never usually in as good or exquisite condition. But even with the stuffing out, it's perfect. The other ones, they maybe have fallen a little bit. This has been so well looked after. This is why flying to Japan, I do it every day for condition. To be able to source these kind of pieces for an everyday travel bag. But you know, even though you buy in travel bags, you still want them to be in relatively good condition. It's a fabulous neutral piece. Check the price out. Look what I did. Look what I did for you. I'm really bad with pricing. I always go on the sort of lower end. I do have finance knocking on my door. Lisa? What? I don't know what you mean. What pricing? Corners are fabulous. Gris Tourterelle in Togo is just so stunning. Beautiful colours. The hardware is minimal. And don't you think this looks like a brand new bag? So current. This is only sort of 2000. It's only 2014, but it just looks so much newer than that. I would say 2020. But in, you know, it's 11,995. This is how much some of the Kelly 28s are box. It does look new, and it's not new prices though. Not new prices, people. Even looking against my denim and in black, it is one you could throw all the time. I have an absolute love affair with Gris Tourterelle. It's a cool toned grey, almost has a kind of beigey look as well at certain points. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. What would we be doing? See, these, if I was holding these and sort of walking towards you, you just would not think that, you know, these are bags that are over 10 years old, even older. I think because it's the Palladium Hardware as well, gives it that really modern feel. Not quite a taupe and not quite grey. It is that is 100. That's such a great description of it, MJ. So we're at an hour and 15 minutes in. Shall we talk about our little auction? I'm auctioning again a piece that is so coveted at the moment. It, you know, when we start saying about colours, I know you will know that then they do go super popular. It's like when we had the Rouge H, we were sort of saying, preempting it. Same with browns, and the same with green. We are getting, I am, you know, vintage box green. I want green vintage. We don't get it as much. I am auctioning this just to be completely and utterly transparent to you wonderful people. There is a reserve on it. If I don't hit the reserve, I'm not giving it to you. So apologies. I sounded very bossy then and mean. I didn't mean I'm not giving it to you, but I have to keep a reserve. Let me just double check the original price of this so that you can get a gauge point of a good, because this is so rare on vintage. I mean, it's Courchevel, it's Kelly 28, it's green. It has its strap, but it doesn't have a key and clochette. But it's still at a higher price point because of its rarity and its colour. So let me just double check. I will go over condition, just give me a second. I think it's around the £8,500 mark, this one. Let me just double check so you guys know. Yeah, the sale price of this is £8,500. So let's go over its bits. So again, Jasper, if you wouldn't mind just screenshotting this and saying I'm doing an auction to the community. And let me know when that's done. You guys can just enjoy, what a view. Just what a view. Just all Hermes bags today in amazing prices. So again, just to reiterate, this does not have a key and clochette. It does have its strap. I'm going to go over the condition. It is also lobster class, which just makes it even more dreamy. Again, it's rare. The lobster class are rare, but I just think, I know it's such a small thing, but it just gives such a little added dimension to it. Again, you know, we don't get the lobster class a lot, especially not in coloured one. This is Courchevel, Kelly 28. It is let me just double check the stamp. It is a T in a circle, which is 1990. I am going to go over its hardware because there is some wear on it, but remember the price is on. It has been priced with the condition and the size and the wear on it. So that there is a couple of scratches on the front here. The hardware, there is some scratches. And on this part of the hardware. And this is with all the stuffing out. There is some markings on the corner there. Just repeating myself, I am going to auction this now, but what I'm saying is it doesn't have its key clochette, but it has got its lobster class. The original price of this is £8,500. Corners, very small slight on the front and on the back and on the back and here on the front. I would rate this as good vintage condition, but again, it's the size, it's the colour, that's the rarity. So I am going to start this off at £500. Just to repeat myself, there is a reserve on this. If I don't hit the reserve, I'm not going to be able to proceed with the purchase. So have we got anyone that's going to give me £500? F? No. This is a vintage piece from the 90s. There is no dust bag, but I will provide the dust bag. There is no key and clochette. Repeating, there is no key and clochette. So we've got 500 from RJ, 1,000 from F, 1,002 from, I've got 1,500 from Amy. Keep going, guys. I've got a reserve on this. I've got 1,700. There is a reserve on this. Remember, this is a rare piece. The original price is priced at £8.5. You have got a lobster clasp, which is very rare, in Courchevel, in green, colour of the season. These bags are going to escalate in the next few months. No, RJ, this is in pounds. In pounds. So F, I've got £2,000. Lena's got 2.5. I've got F at 2.2. Got 3,000 from MJ. MJ MJ knows their stuff. So if they're bidding, you know it's a good one. So 3,000 from MJ. We've got to keep going. This is worth £8,500. You've got 3,200. Keep going. This is a Kelly 28 in Courchevel in green with lobster clasp. 3,400. No, I need more. Keep going. It's worth 8.5k. 4,000 SS. I need you to keep going. Give me a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more near the reserve. Think how exciting this could be at your door in the next couple of weeks. I need more. Let's get nearer the reserve price and then I will do a countdown. For a Kelly 28 in Courchevel with lobster clasp, no tarnishing on the lobster clasp. There is some wear on the corners and a scratch on the front, but you could go and get that. You could have it sparred if you wanted to. The 4,000 isn't meeting the reserve, so if anyone wants this, you're gonna have to bid some more, or else it will be lost and it will go back on to the website at 8.5k. So now is your opportunity. Okay, let's start the countdown. I'm going to do it at 20. So I'm at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think, is it Amy came in at 4,100? I can't, sorry, Amy, there is a reserve on this and it's not hit the reserve. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to give that for 4,100. Unfortunately, this is gonna have to, it's gonna be, do you know what, will you pin it? I'm gonna pin it now. The reserve price, let me give it to you. This is only for during the show. I'll put it back up. Sana, is that Sana as in UK Sana? Let me double check. I've put the reserve price is updated. If you can pin that, Josh, Jasper, for me. Oh, I was thinking it's UK Sana. No, the reserve is 6,300, and I will put it up there if anyone wants to go ahead. The SKU is 90272858. 90272858. It is still a premium pricing because it is a Cali 28 and it has got the Lost class and of the colour. So we're going to pin that for the 6,300 pounds, and then it will change at the end of the show. But there you go. If you want to go ahead and buy it, it's there for you, ready and waiting. F the black Birkin 30. Let me double check for you. This one, F, is in fabulous condition. It is an F in the square, so it is early 2000s, so it'd be 2002. Togo, fantastic condition. Let me know if you want me to recap and talk about it a little bit more. But I don't know if anyone saw on Instagram, I put this picture of this Birkin up, and it is an absolute whopper of a piece, if I don't say so myself. This Birkin 30 in malachite in Togo with the beautiful palladium hardware. Birkin 30. This again, I'm bringing you all the pieces at such excellent condition, and in malachite with the palladium hardware. And again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I do have to hone in on how much green is definitely the color of it's coming. This is this definitely Clemence? Oh yeah, it hasn't got any veining, so yeah, this is Clemence. It is 12,300 or 15,929 US dollars. It is R in a square, so we are looking at a relatively new bag at an exquisite green. RJ, I've got no 50 centimeters. Let's go over the condition of this. There's some slight markings on the hardware, but all good. It has kept its structure. This one came in yesterday. I'm very excited about this one. And look, it's stuffing out. It has kept its structure. 2014 in malachite, which is a beautiful darker green. Wouldn't say quite forest green. Let's do some comparisons. There's sort of like the Vertigo. You can see in the colour. I would say it's more of a muted green. It has got its key and clochette. Exquisite condition. Let's take it off so you can see. Can really see the graining on that. Minimal markings on the hardware. Dark colour. Let me go over the corners, but I can't see anything right now. Did any? I was showing all the condition on the corners. Did people miss it? If you wouldn't mind screenshotting this, Jasper, and just putting to the community that I'm back live. I think just the connection went out. Showing this beautiful malachite Birkin 30. And let me know when that's done, Jasper. So if you can just screenshot it and then just put it to the community that I'm back, because the connection went, and a link to the shopping on the website, to live shopping. Is that done? Perfect, thank you. So let's again go over the corner wear. I think you may have lost it. The corner wear, there's nothing. There's no wear on this. It is perfect. DM, we're back, baby. Good to have you back. What a time to be alive. What a time. But again, it's just so wonderful to be able to to provide and show these Birkins at such fantastic condition. And this is a really eye-catching colour. DM, it's all clean. Do you know, there's not even like a press mark. And it has got its key clochette. It doesn't have a dust bag, but I would, of course, you know, I would get you a dust bag. That's not a problem. And look, even with the stuffing, she's kept her structure. Honestly, it makes my heart sing when there's very little wear. And especially of this is £12,300 or $15,929 US. We do cover your customs and your duties too. But that's definitely not one to be missed, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd that we have here. If you already have a Birkin in a neutral colour, and you're thinking, oh, I want to take a bigger step into a colour, this one would be a great choice. You could wear it with everything, you could style it with everything, and again, it's got that beautiful trans-seasonal colour. So this could be a day, this could be a winter, a summer bag, trans-seasonal bag, and because but it's also a colour, but it is sort of the darker sort of variety. So you can still use it. You don't have to worry about wear. It's a colour one, but it is completely wearable. My problem is I want all the colours. Vicky, it's my problem too. That is my problem too. It's not a bad problem to have, though. Let's be honest. Let's be really honest. It's not a hugely bad. So I am gonna show this Hack 32, just showing the raisin and the Hack together. Sort of this slight difference. So I've got this Hack 32 in, again, exquisite condition. In Togo, it's got this beautiful veining. And on the back as well. It is in palladium hardware. Again, what I was saying, this is an early 2000 bag. So this bag is, 25 years old. It does not look it. The Togo is lovely. It's got a bit of shine. The hardware has got some scratches and some minor wear on it. But for an everyday work bag, as you can see when you peruse through the collection today, a Birkin 30, which is just a tiny bit smaller, you're looking at £4,000 more. So this is why something like this is really cost effective, but you can still have the same look as a Birkin 30 for less price and in palladium hardware. Palladium hardware black is huge in Togo, it's huge at the moment. I don't know if you've seen a lot more influencers, a lot more celebs wearing them. It is a great option for you if you are wanting that sort of more of a modern feel bag. There's literally nowhere on the corners. Maybe just one tiny. Look at the veins. Can you see? This one has got a lot of character. I think because it's longer in height, the veins just are even showing even more. Yes, of course I can project next to 30. Yeah, it's not far off. And this is 4,000. And with the palladium hardware, can still be used for similar. You could use this because of the height of it. This you could be used day and evening. Comes with key and cachette, and it has its dust bag. Do I have a more, and even look at the contrast of the, my pleasure, DQ, my pleasure. I've got more delights to show as we're sort of on the Black family. Here we go. I've got a Kelly in gold hardware. I need to check, I'm not sure. This is a very late arrival. Let me just double check if I have it here. This came in sort of late last night as I was leaving the office. So let me just double check that I've done this and set this up. Bear with me. Yeah, I did. So here we go. Again, another very wanted piece at the moment. I have a Kelly 32 Togo. This is F in a square, so early 2002. I'm bringing all the 2000s today at some 90s prices. I'm doing good. You know, I'm waving my glove when I get very excited by piece. So then we have this exquisite condition Kelly 32 in Togo in gold hardware. We have got the double hook here as well, the absolute epitome of the greatest work bag. Travel bag, throw everything you want in it bag. It has got its key and cachette, and it's got its strap. The SKU of this one is 90272 90272 Full transparency, we had something similar in Dubai, but because of the popularity, the prices have gone up on these. Again, I can honestly just say they've got the seals on this hardware still, not on the hardware on the Sangle, but we have got it on the hardware, the main part. Again, minimal hardware, beautiful veining, absolutely beautiful veining. Again, it's looking like a modern brand, very, very modern Togo, very modern look. So easy to wear. And with the gold hardware. Great work bag, great everyday bag. Super light as well, very comfortable. I think it actually has really nice characteristic when you do it like this. And this one is 11,995 or 15,534 US dollars. So if you just put the Sangor and the Turnlock and keep it locked here, you could easily wear it open and no one will be able to get into the bag. Can we do it crossbody? You know, I like to wear my stuff crossbody. No. Gotta try it though. Gotta be tried. And again, exquisite condition, guys. Exquisite. Kelly 32, Hack. We've got all the travel bags and bigger bags you can imagine. So we've got the Hack 32, we've got the Kelly 32 Retourne. Kelly 35 in Tosca from the Candy collection. Got all forms of the bigger bags. Every palladium, different colours. We've got black and Togo and Epsom. DM, any K25. I do indeed. I have three. I have three Kelly 25s. Let me go over them. DM, I have this. This is a time for the glove to. This is time for the gloves to come on. DM, the Kelly 25s are still very, very high in price. They are coveted and they are, the smaller size are just very, very popular. But I have this. This is a new one, which I know people will be very excited for. Got Kelly 25 in Rose Azalea, in Swift, in gold hardware, in very good condition, in Retourne. Again, this. What's people's thoughts on Swift? I personally just love the colours. The way the colour just sings to you when you've got the Swift. And it's in Retourne, so the bag does look even smaller, which is even nicer. When you get the Cellier shape, it can look bigger. Yeah, Swift is a great colour. It has got its key and clochette, and we know all the roses, all the pinks of the Hermes family are just very highly coveted, highly regarded. But what's even nicer about this is pinks always do come in palladium hardware. So this is a really nice piece to have, to be able to offer it in gold hardware. Because I know a lot of people are very much in the camp gold or palladium. There's no mix or match. Some people do mix and match, but I do find that most people are either a palladium person or a gold hardware person. And this again is a relatively new bag. In exquisite condition, even though it's pink and 25, I have priced this so well. It's a newish bag in a rare pink color, and this is it is C stamp, which is 2019. Anyone who is a huge lover of pink from Hermes. For this size, this colour, it is an incredible option and price point. Let's look. I mean, there's minimal wear. The front of the bag is perfect. Corners are good. Just maybe here on this back corner, there's a slight bit of wear on the front. On the second back it's good, and on the front it's a tiny bit, but other than that, gold hardware in pink and Kelly 25, under £15,000. Your covers, duties, your customs and your duties are covered. This is considered a very premium bag. Got this key and clochette as well. The pinks don't often come in gold hardware, so it's even nicer to see. And the seals are still on. I don't know if I mentioned that. So you've got the seals still on, Kelly 25, premium size, in Rose Azalea, in premium colour, in Raton. Let's go for another new exciting piece that came in yesterday. We got any sort of white lovers in staying on the Swift family? We've got white Swift Birkin 30 in palladium hardware. Look how vibrant that is in the Swift leather. This is in really good condition. Again, I'll go over it, but the condition is great. It's key clochette, has its dust bag. I have priced this really nicely. Again, it's 2,000 bag. It's L in a square, which is 2008. And I think you'll be very happy with the price of this. I think, white Birkin, how fresh is this? It's in very good condition. Let's get doing the talking. So, palladium hardware, minimal, but there is some slight wear on that. Birkin 30. At almost 11,000, early 2000s. I'm pricing well today. No wear on the corners. Maybe a slight little bit there. It is in great condition. We've got very little press marks on the underside, comes with its key and its cachette. Do love that little, when it's a Colour or Swift, they put the padlock in the same size to eliminate the scratching, which is just such a beautiful, just those little finer details is why Hermes is just so divine. Look at how the Swift just makes this colour sing to us. Excellent condition. To get a Birkin 30 at this kind of price point from this year. I mean, you're not, this is 11,800 or 14,479. You're not looking at far from retail, from getting it straight from the store. It really is not far from the retail price point. You also, the white Birkins, you can style up as much as you want. You can do some really fun twillies. You can do some different colour twillies. You can, this, what's so great about this is that you can really style it up to your own. You can really make this bag your own. Definitely can imagine someone living in sort of hotter country wearing this as sort of an everyday bag. Elena Square, Birkin 30, in white, in Swift, in absolutely zero to minimal wear. And look at that beautiful Hermes in the white colour. So it is a lot more of a subtle bag. It does, you know, it doesn't have the name sort of screaming on it. When it's in the silver, it's just that little bit more subtle. Excellent condition, excellent condition. And, you know, what a price point. I don't think I have anything for under the £13,000 in this from Birkin 30s in this showroom. And new in yesterday. You are the first people to be seeing these pieces. The very first. I've gone a bit Hermes heavy. Let's also check out some new Chanel that we've got. Again, in really wonderful condition. I've got a few more pieces as well to show, so don't go anywhere. Stay with me. I have this stunning, just checking, I'm sure my show is 3 hours. Let me check. Jasper, is the show 3 hours? I just don't want to run over from someone. Yeah, it is. You've got me for another hour and I've still got some more newness to show you. So I have this Chanel 24 karat gold beige half moon bag, again in exquisite condition. I've got it, it's lovely and puffy. There is minimal to no markings on it. Really great condition. There's no scratchings to the front. There is some very slight creasing on the top here. And on the back, maybe 1 or 2 press marks. But other than that, it's great. We've got the linear stitching. I do also have this in the black, so you can maybe try on and compare the two. I've got the 24 karat gold gilding, and it also has got its serial card. Let's check the year. Oh, it's 0 series. What a beautiful year from Chanel. It's 1986 to 1988. Again, corner wear, there is nothing. I also have it in black, and we can maybe do a comparison. Just double checking that we've got the linear lines. We've got minimal, nowhere on the corners. And then we also have it in black. Both are lovely and puffy, in great condition. This one is 2,645 or 3,425 US dollars. Let's try it on for comparison on the different looks. The beige, they've got so much puffiness that they just look nice and new. Those are the two looks with those on. I have been showing some garden parties, but I have got a beautiful new colour garden party to show you. So most of the ones I have are sort of darker colour. I've got graphite, I've got Gruyere, but then I have this garden party in Bougainville, which is, it's kind of almost a pinky, almost reddy colour. And then we've got it in the Nagonda leather, which you know it's got sort of the larger graining, so you know it's got that hard wearingness to it. This would be great as a travel bag, or just an everyday bag. It's lovely and light. Even a beach bag would be great for this. There is only some slight markings on the inside, but other than that it's all good. Just here on the canvas. And then the corner wear is very minimal, just a little bit here. There are no Kelly Pochettes. I don't have any Kelly Pochettes right now. I have got a Kelly, I've got a Kelly Pochette in pink in Rose Azalea in Epsom. If you'd like to see that, I'll go and grab it for you. Chai, I have every Chanel you could possibly imagine. So that's really, if you want to break it down for me and let me know, like, do you want a classic flap? Do you want classic flap in blacks? If you look at the pieces that I've shown already, I'm happy to re-show you. DM, they are so durable. The Nagonda leather is, it's deemed as waterproof because of the larger grain. But if you're looking, so, you know, this is a leather bag. Some of the Chanel's, like the Duville, that is some canvas that you could use as a beach bag, is even more expensive or equal to, whereas you're getting an Hermes in Bougainville, beautiful colour, bag that you could use daytime or for the evening. Of course, I'll go and get that for you. Let me show you the colour. It's kind of a reddy pinkish colour. It's really hard to describe. See all the bags there, all from my neutral show yesterday. But it's in great condition, palladium hardware. It is a great piece. And this again is new. It just came in last night and we processed it this morning. Let me just go and grab the Kelly Pochette. I'm back. Thank you. Let me just check the skew on this. Which neutral one? I've got quite a few neutral ones. I've got the Gris Tourterelle, I've got the Gris Asphalt, or I have the gold as well. The gold is the brown colour, and then the grey colour or the black. Let me know, Tracy, and I'll be happy to show you. So the skew on this one is 9027 1297, 9027 1297. We have got this Epsom Kelly Pochette palladium hardware in the beautiful rose azalea. What I was saying to you earlier about the colours, you know, the pink normally does come with palladium, so to get a Kelly 25 in the gold hardware, it is quite rare, so you can see that. And this is a W stamp. It seals on like new. So W stamp means it's from last year, so 2024. It would be purchased last year. This does come in full set, so it will have its box. Doesn't have receipt, but that's all sort of relative to the price. And it is in Epsom. These are still very coveted bags. They're relatively hard to get, but also to get it in pink is even harder, and in Epsom. There, it is in brand new in box condition. This one doesn't have seals on, so actually this one is no, there's no vintage Epsom ones. They are mainly Swift or Evercolour. So that one is pinned for you. Small or mini classic double flap, please. What colour? I've got black. Let me know, Chai, if black with gold hardware would be of interest to you. Tracy, are you talking about this one? The Gris Tourterelle. I don't have any in pink or blue. Mainly, Chai, here I have just vintage pieces. So mainly vintage pieces I have in black or beige with gold hardware. I have 2 blacks with silver hardware. No, there's just this black one with gold hardware. Here, Tracy, I have in the neutral colour. Let me just quickly grab the silver. I don't have small, Chai, but I have medium in a vintage silver hardware in black in beautiful condition. So let me know if you'd like me to talk about that, Chai, or if you are more settled on a small. But I have this in exquisite vintage condition. It's very rare to have silver hardware in double flap, in lambskin, in silver hardware. So if you're open to a medium, let me know, Chai, and I will happily show you. But if not, I'm going to carry on with some of our newness. Because I have still got some newness to show. Who would like to see an Evelyn in a beautiful beige colour that is new? Oh, thank you so much. Keep the water away from the bags. Being very well looked after here, but also, which is really exciting, is this time I have one, but it's got the leather strap, so it doesn't have the canvas strap. This is a mini Evelyn in Tabac Camel in TPM. It is just, it's like if all the beiges had a baby and made the perfect beige caramel, beige sort of neutral colour. It's warm, it's kind of cool. You could style this with absolutely everything. It is in Clemence leather, so it is harder wearing. So even though it's a lighter colour, you've still got more options to it. You can still wear it. And look, it's got the all leather strap, which I know some of you are really averse to the canvas strap. and it is an O in a square. Let me go over the condition. It is a great staple with any colour. This is O in a circle, so it's sort of 2011. We have got the palladium hardware. We've got no wear on the corners, and the strap is all good. We have also the inside is perfect too, and 0 to minimal wear. So it's sort of a darker brown, a darker beige colour. For $2,390 or $3,095 US. Really easy colour to wear, to style. Goes perfectly with denim, black, any colour. And there you go. Perfect condition. So we've gone from a beautiful not basic, but beautiful neutral colour. Now let's head into the, let's hit that lime, and see, anyone spotted the lime Birkin 35 up at the top there, which again is brand new, came in yesterday. There's multiple pieces here that just came in yesterday. Chai, no, so I have a black Chanel, but it's not a small. I only have a medium, and I was just gonna, because it's so rare in the vintage market to get silver hardware in the classic double flap, so I only have it in medium. So let me know, Chai, if you would be interested in seeing a medium, or if you're kind of set on a small. Super happy to show you, would love to. I mean, here is a combination that you didn't think would work, but the vertigo and the lime together, what a show. Look at those two together. Yeah, so again, I'm here, Chai, so let me know. I've got Birkin 35 in lime, in Epsom. I have priced this very nicely. Have out of how I've got all of you today, have I got any colour lovers? Have I got all those bright lovers? Or have I got my neutral lovers today on the shows? This is gold hardware lime in Epsom, again in fantastic condition. Chai, I haven't got colours in I've got a white in a classic, it's not a double flap, but the white vintage, most of these are vintage pieces, they're still going to be premium because they're rare. But it's not a double flap, it's a single flap, the white I have in silver. I think, Chai, there's so many different options and choices when it comes to vintage, and I'm in a showroom full of vintage. So Jasper, would you pop my details for Chai? And Chai, email me or WhatsApp me, and we can talk together about getting you one, and then you can see, I can show you all the choices. It'll be super quick, and give us more time to really go through everything. I'm Lisa, and I'm the personal shopper for Luxury Promise. So it's mainly what I do is sort of the outsourcing as well. So give me an email, tell me your name, I'll know exactly who you are, and I will show you all options. So I have this Birkin 35 in lime in Epsom. It is in fabulous condition. There is no wear on the corners. How do we feel about the gold hardware and the really bright colours, or have I just got neutral lovers here today? It is Q in a Square, and which is 2013. I again would imagine someone buying this for when they're travelling to hotter countries, or if you live in a warmer country. It has got its dust bag, its key and clochette. There is minimal press marks on the inside. The inside is squeaky clean. And this is 10,500 or 13,598 US dollars. So again, a relatively new, this isn't vintage. We're getting newer bags at vintage prices here today. In gold hardware. I mean, this is the price of a Birkin retail. So not only that, we're getting you Birkins at almost retail prices. We'll cover your customs and duties. We'll deliver it to you in 14 working days or less if we can get it, for an exquisite colour, lime, like new, pre-loved but like new. It has got its main seals on the hardware, and there is some slight wear on this part of the hardware, but other than that, it is in great condition. There is so much colour today. We've got the Vertigo, we've got the lime. I have the Blue France 28 at an amazing price. I can re-go over this. I can recap this, because this is a very rare piece to find in a Cellier, in a colour, in vintage, for this kind of price point. So we sold out of the shoulder Birkin in black yesterday. So that's 3 shoulder Birkins that have been sold in 24 hours, which is insane. But not to worry, because I have another one here for you today. If that's what are you wanting a neutral shoulder Birkin in a neutral colour? Then I've got you. Look at that. We have got a shoulder Birkin in Clemence, Palladian hardware in Etoupe. In very, very good condition. Shoulder Birkin 42. This again came in yesterday, so we are just showcasing it today. The corners are great. It's all in. I'll tell you in 1 second, Chai, how much that is for the medium. corners are perfect. We've got the key and clochette as well. Let's double check. Have the dust bag, and it has its rain jacket. Let's take out the stuffing so you can really see. You know, the current day, the new shoulder Birkins you can't actually wear on your shoulder. It does have its key and clochette, and it comes in the Palladium hardware. Let's put it. This one is later than the previous shoulder Birkins. This is in excellent condition. It is M in a square. So this is 2019. The other ones that we have been showing have been sort of more from our I stamp, which is around the 2006, 2000 and 2005. So this one is different in terms of it does have the original turn lock of the Birkin, which was seen in the later styles. You have got the seal is still on. Because this is slightly later in year, it is more expensive than the previous ones, and because it's in a taupe, which is a sort of classic colour. This one is 13,180 or 17,069 US dollars. It is in immaculate condition. Still got its seals on the main hardware, and not on the sangle, but still great condition. These are so hard to get in, especially the taupe colour. So be quick. If this is what you're really wanting and something that has been on your wish list, be quick with it. Will cover your customs and your duties, and that's 13,180 or 17,069 US dollars. I have nothing to say in terms of wear. Nothing on the corners. What I said to you, 3 have been sold in the last 24 hours. And this is a neutral. I'm coming, Chai, I'm coming. I'm just going over this piece. This is a really exciting piece that we have, and it's new. Key Clochette dust bag. If you can pull this up for Chai, Jasper, it's 90268898. 90268898. We have this pre-loved vintage Chanel in black. No worries, it's my pleasure. We have the double flap. This again is in great condition. Minimal wear to the outer body and the inside. It does have its card, and it is 7 series. It's in excellent, I would say excellent pre-loved condition, this one. 7 series would mean that it is 2002 to 2003, so it is still a vintage piece. The lambskin on the vintage pieces are just so beautiful. They feel like butter. This, for vintage, for a bag that's sort of over 20 years old, this is in really magnificent condition. Look at that shine. It's still got its puffiness. It doesn't come full set. This does not have a box, but it will have a dust bag for you. And we do provide a beautiful luxury promise boxes, so you'll have them to keep. Have somewhere to keep and store it perfectly. There is no wear on the corners. These at the moment in Chanel, they are around the £8,000 mark. So you are still getting beautiful craftsmanship and excellent quality for less. And we cover your customs and your duties. There's minimal wear on the corners. And the silver hardware, we know, is hard to get in vintage. This is a great price for a vintage in silver hardware. The prices are very high on them, but still a good few £1,000s then getting them straight from store. Excellent condition. Chai, let me know if there's any more information that you want on that. I think I've shown all our newness that I had. Oh no, I haven't. How can I miss? Again, all the colours today. I've got Capucine, I've got Blue France. And this is another one that came in last night. I have a Capucine Etra belt from Hermes. What a shape. This is such a unique bag. Excellent condition in a beautiful Capucine colour. Love that the hardware is still covered in the same colour, just to give that just such a nice clean look. Again, we have got excellent condition. Capucine is I would say it's a reddy orangey colour. We recently had one in a Kelly cut, and it is a really beautiful orangey red. I'll take it from the spotlight so you can see the colour a bit better. This is minimal wear on the corners. The Togo leather. And this is in palladium hardware, and it's 3,990 or 5,167 US dollars. It does come with its dust bag, and it has got great condition on the inside too. Minimal press marks. Very minimal. I think we also had some going up at a higher price. Can also be worn. This is getting some love hearts. Can also be worn like this. You know, it's great to have those different variations of the larger bags from Hermes. You know, Got the Kelly as well in the Tosca, Etra belts. There's just so many more options in the world of Hermes to have for everyday use, everyday bags. And then you've got the real, got the H on the buckles. How beautifully crafted that is. If you don't want to sort of be going into Birkin and Kelly's prices, you've still got such a great range of Hermes as well. Yeah. And also you've got things like the Garden Party, we've got the shoulder Birkins, the Etra belts, the Kelly. I have shown so much. I think I've spoiled you today in terms of newness. Absolutely spoiled you. So I have got 20 minutes left. If there's any other pieces you'd like me to recap or show you, or I can choose some more. But if there's any on the on this collection that maybe you'd like to see again, or just a little rehash, happily do that. This Kelly 28 in green I will be putting back to its original price point. So if you are wanting it for the £6,000 auction reserve, you can still get it just during this just during the show. I will be changing it accordingly. Hi Sora, can you show the Chanel beige big CC? Yes, of course, the Coco CC. This one is great, Sora. It is in really fantastic condition, really great condition. This one, the big Coco. Let me just put having to charge my phone. Give me one moment. So the Coco CC in the Half Moon, this one, Sora. The beige CC, this is in amazing, amazing condition. Still kept its cushion, so it's still nice and puffy. The CC has got some, has got some wear on the hardware. That is all I would say, but it has got its card as well. This one is a 1 series. So 1989 to 1991. You've got the linear stitching on the underside, and then the matelasse all on the front. So every corner you've got a little bit of something on this bag. It can also be worn crossbody, like so. And then I will go over the wear. You could also, Sora, you could buy one of the bag tags if you wanted to, and just have it in a smaller length if you wanted to. So you could wear it either way. Inside is all good. Flap is good. There's no tarnishing on the hardware. It's got the 24 karat gold gilding. Some very slight tarnishing on the strap, but not really significant. And on the front, just by the clipper here is a mark, but there's no sort of wear in terms of any of the colour coming off. So you can repin that for me, Jasper. And the price is there too. And we cover your customs and duties, Sora. So it's all you pay is the price of the bag and the £35 delivery. That's $2,250 or $2,914 US. That case, I'm just going to start rehashing over a few more of the pieces that we've had, and I'm going to show. I've got this Birkin 40 in marron fonts in Togo. Again, the Birkin 40s are harder to come by, and then we've got it in this absolutely divine brown colour. It is in really great condition. Oh, sorry, my WhatsApp is pinging off. Gold hardware, excellent condition, Togo. This is one that, again, still has that real modern feel to it, even though it is an older bag. It is C in a square, but it is in excellent, really great condition. I'll take all the padding off. This is 19.99 bags. Oh, it's my pleasure, Sora. It's a 19.99 bag, but what I was saying, it's got that very modern feel. Great option for everyday wear or for a travel bag in the Birkin 40. In excellent condition at 11,695 or 15,145. The browns are still, it is a trend that is not going away. And the marron fonts, it's such a warm, deep brown. And with it being Togo, it is hard wearing. You'll be able to use it. All it is just some scratches on the hardware, but other than that, corners are great, the body is great, and we've got that beautiful veining. This is new in this week. And then we've got this. I'm just going to rehash over all the new bits that we got today to just really get you thinking about them. I've got Kelly 28 in Vertigo in Clemence. Again, this is a relatively new bag. It is C stamp, so it is 2018 in Clemence, so it is going to be harder wearing, even though it's a colour. And you did hear it here, and we have been saying it, that green is really the colour for Hermes of the moment. In terms of wear, minimal. If we can repin this, please, Jasper, so you can see the price of it. We've got slight wear on the sangle part, but the main hardware has got its seals on. No wear on the corner. That's not the right pin, Jasper. It is, this one is ending in 819. Kelly 28 819. Thinking it's a little bit cheap there. Not that £12,000 is cheap, but it's cheaper. This is 13,300 for a Kelly 28 from 2013 in this kind of condition. You are really looking at a great price in Vert Vertigo, which is just one of those colours that Hermes does so well, which is what is so exciting about green becoming such a trend. But you know, any Hermes is really not much of a trend. It's great to have anyway. They do greens so well. The gold hardware as well. Let me take you off so you can see the Vert Vertigo properly. Seal's still on, minimal on the hardware. It comes with its dust bag. No wear to the corners either. $13,300 or $17,224 US. And then recapping again on this wonderful Kelly 28 Courchevel, which is very similar, would be very similar to Epsom in its characteristics. It is a discontinued leather, but it is in the colour Blue France. It has got gold hardware. This is more of a vintage piece, but it is for a Kelly 28 in Celia, in a colour, in this condition. It is a great price of $9,500. It is X in a circle, so it is 1994, but the wear on it is fab. The corners are great. There is minimal wear. Just maybe on this side and this side. Blue France is a really gorgeous colour, and to have Cellier in a colour in this condition, .28 is probably the most popular size as well. So if you have one in a colour maybe, or a Birkin in a colour, this is a great option for you. Let's take it off so you can see again the spotlight, the colour. It's not as bright in when we look at it. Again, just hairline scratches on the hardware. There's no rubbing on the corners or any of the colour coming away. Hi, Aman. Hi, Aman. Of course I can. So we got this one late last night, and Aman and I quickly this morning put it on our system. Back in 30. In malachite, in Clemence, with the palladium hardware. It's a beauty. It is a beauty, Abby. It's an absolute beauty. in the Clemence leather. There's no wear on the corners. If you can repin this for me, Jasper. Minimal, no wear on the body. And no wear on the corners. Absolutely none. The last three of the SKU on that one is 487. 487. Got the palladium hardware contrasting, just gives that real chic element. There is some marking on the hardware. And no press marks. Very, very limited press marks on the inside. Or marks on the pocket. And it's 12,300 or 15,929 US dollars. It is a really, I wouldn't say it's a forest green, but it's just more of a muted green than malachite. Don't know, if you want to compare to sort of Vertigo, it's sort of a cooler toned. I would consider this excellent pre-loved condition. I would give it 9.5 out of 10. And I'm fussy. It doesn't have a dust bag. But I would definitely get one for you. It has got its key and its cachette. No worries, my pleasure. But even against just denim and black, it just really adds. Let's do this one and then let me just recap this and then I am good to go. I have this Birkin 35 in palladium, in raisin. Again, I have had people wanting and asking me for black in palladium in Togo, and it is almost impossible at the moment in pre-loved. You will have to sort of source it brand new if that's the kind of spec you want, but this would be a really great option or alternative. That if you can see, just a dark colour against the black. This is a 32 hack against the raisin. It's still in that family of a darker colour, and also black in the Togo is so hard to get at the moment. Got this in excellent condition. The seals are still on one part of the turret, but I would give this a 9.5 out of 10 for pre-loved. There's no wear on the corners. It's still kept its sides, even though it's Clemence. Sides are still great, and there is nowhere. This would just get high 9.5. and just come in. You guys got a good show today. You've got all the new bits, all the new colours, the new sizes. And I thank you for joining me, everyone, for the 3 hours here in Japan. It's been great to show you all the new pieces, all the new things that we've had in the last week. If I am here till Sunday, so if there's anything that you're needing or want some help with anything, Jasper, do you want to leave my details there? I'm Lisa, I'm the personal shopper here. If you want to discuss all things Chanel, vintage, Hermes, you can contact me on the information below. Email me at lisa@luxurypromise.com, or you can iMessage me or WhatsApp me on 07733 216 220. Just screenshot this if you don't have time to copy and paste. Give that a screenshot. So as I said, I'm the personal shopper here. If you have got any sourcing questions or just want a little help or want to discuss anything that I've shown you today, maybe some more pictures to do some comparisons, or you're not sure of size or leather, let me know. I am available. Jasper, thank you a million for being here with me today. And I will see you all later. I've got all new Chanel jewellery, so stay tuned.